The familiar doorbell to the Shanghai rings out as Hanako enters and makes her way to the table we're sitting at. Hello. Good afternoon. Hi, Hanako. What's up? Nothing. Just going for a walk, since the weather was nice. Yeah, I get what you mean. I'm glad I decided to study here instead of the library. It's comfortable in here, thanks to that. Better than the sometimes quiet, stuffy library. I look to Yuko, who nods in response. It's nice. It's just a shame that summer can't last forever. Oh wait, sorry, would you like a drink? How long have I got till summer ends? About a week, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Well, probably not when this goes up. Hanako shakes her head. Thankfully. Jesus Christ, man! I wonder if that even captured that. It didn't capture the Facebook things last, as far as I'm aware. Hanako shakes her head. Thankfully, it's enough to calm Yuko back down. Hold on. Damn it. Captured it. Can't move it. There we are. I am recording. LOL. Hanako shakes her head. Thankfully, it's enough to calm Yuko back down. Okay, sorry. It's okay. LOL. How are you going with studying? Okay-ish. Oh yeah, have you talked with Lily? I'm interested too. How is she doing? She's enjoying it, I think. I think that's all we're going to get out of her. Being around Yuko is tensing her up. Oh dear lord, no. It would be so nice to travel to Scotland. Green fields, castles, lovely small towns, men in kilts, interesting history. I can't say I see the appeal of men in kilts myself. It does seem like a... What? Be right back, Google Translate. Picturesque place, though. Oh my lord. Everyone jumped. As we talk, the jingle of the doorbell rings again. Hanako is startled, noticing Yuko's panicked expression at the prospect that she might leave customers to wait a handful of seconds due to her chatter with us. Yuko gives us a quick bow, then hastily skitters over and greets the new customers, an elderly man and his wife. I watch her for a bit, craning my head around to get a good view. Hanako is staring at me with her own visible eye. One visible eye. She averts her head in embarrassment as I turn to make eye contact. I was just thinking that it's nice to have ambitions for the future. Yuko was telling me a little about her university aspirations before. Oh? Wait, we sprung a trap. A psychological trap. It's a shame. If she wasn't so neurotic and overworked, I think she could be a really happy person. As much as I'd like to play host to Hanako and entertain her a bit, I do need to study as well. To be honest, I don't think the distraction from Yuko helped either. Sorry, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I said it's out, it's green. Jesus, Mary. Sorry if I'm a bit distracted. I need to try and get this done. Otherwise I'm going to flunk the history exams pretty hard. I'm left running my hand through my hair in frustration. That letter needs doing as well, once I get back to my dormitory. I hope I have more luck with that than this. Damn, wait, did we say that out loud? What with? Oh, I was going to write Tewa Naka. Right now, though, this is more important. All I've done is rattle myself. I can't focus on the work in front of me when my stomach is slowly turning at the prospect of actually attempting to... Stomach? Alright, yep, jeez, worriness of actually attempting to write her back after all this time. I force myself to concentrate on the book. picking up my pen once I have a quick sip of coffee. After a few seconds, Hanako stops silently watching me and leans back in her seat, relaxing as much as she ever seems to be able to, looking out the window to pass the time. We stay like this for a long time before leaving for the dormitories together. I'm surprised she had the patience to wait me out. And transition to the letter I cannot read. Iwanaka's letter lies on my desk beside a blank sheet of lined paper and an unused envelope. The tapping of my pen is the only thing to be heard this late at night. Ow, my leg. As I feared, my second task of the day turns out to be just as difficult as the first, if not harder. It's been so many months since we ever even saw even saw each other. Even so, I can still remember what she looked like, what she sounded like, and what she acted like. By now, though, the little details are beginning to slip away. When I first saw her letter, I barely recognized her handwriting at all. Even the pink pen she always used was forgotten until her writing reminded me of it. I wonder why she didn't use it for the What? Did I skip something? I feel like I did. Hold on. Well, I'm not going to pause it. You can just follow with me. When the first one off. No, it did. I wonder why she didn't use it for the letter. She used to write everything with it. Maybe she thinks it's too immature now? I should be thinking about myself and about what I want to communicate to her. My mind can't stop concentrating on her, though. On the past we shared before it was taken away so suddenly. The bright and slightly garish decorations suit her sense of aesthetics. Picking up the letter to take a closer look at it, I give a long sigh. This is the last link binding me to my past. Iwanaka didn't suddenly cease to exist when she left my hospital room for the last time, but I needed this letter to remind me of that. I completely forgot about her. I remember her as the person that killed you. Almost, like Emmy. I had all those feelings neatly filled, whatever. I felt as if I didn't need them, that I could just begin life completely anew. It was easier that way. In the end, I suppose that was a rather naive thing to think. Sooner or later, my past would have caught up to me, one way or the other. What am I supposed to say to her? Thank you for bringing me closure. There was never any closure. There was nothing to begin to give closure. All the letter did was end the sense of closure I'd previously felt. Well, at least you're saying sense now. Try as I might, I can't write so much as a single word down on the paper in front of me. I can't even think of what exactly I want to say. Putting the letter down on top of the blank sheet, I gather the materials together and file them away in my drawer. The clunk the desk makes as it closes makes me momentarily tense in frustration before I get up to go grab a drink from the vending machine on the first floor. Oh God, if we run into Kenji. I tried, but I couldn't do it. After all the time that passed, I still don't know how to deal with Iwanaka. Oh, thank God for that. Do 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 do. Katawa Shoujo. Do 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 do. Where are we? We're in the library. The library, while not humming with activity, is noticeably more busy than usual. Exams are not far away, and that's reflected in the number of students burying their noses in textbooks at the table around us. I've been studying quite a lot in the past few days. Excuse me. Just like them, in hope of doing well in the exams. This also means that Hanako and I have been playing games less, so she's begun studying as well just to fill the time. Nevertheless, I found myself forsaken. I am forsaken by her on this particular day. The textbook in front of me has remained on the same page for some time. After so much reading on subjects I couldn't care less about if not for the exams. My mind is beginning to wander. I found my eyes flicking over to where Hanako would usually be. Just like on the days she wasn't in class, her usual beanbag in the corner of the room is conspicuously unoccupied. It was here that we first really met. I tried to start a conversation with her. She got skittish, and eventually bolted from the room altogether. I've got to go do something. I probably shouldn't smile about it, but it was kind of amusing in hindsight. Oh God, door. Jesus Mary. Nowadays, it's more and more difficult to imagine her doing such a thing. Jesus Christ, I'm loved today. Be right back. Oh, that's brilliant. I probably shouldn't smile about... Oh, wait, well, I've done that. Nowadays, it's more and more difficult to imagine her doing such a thing. Even with Lily gone, she's been doing well now that she's come out of her room. Damn, Lily was right. No, it was our plan from the beginning. I wanted to talk with her, or at least play another game of chess. I'm tired of studying, and it's been a few days since we've really done anything together. The question of where to find Hanako isn't a particularly difficult one. If she's not in the library, chances are that she's either in the tea room for some peace and quiet, or in her dormitory room. Deciding to check them in that order. Order? What is that word that I just spouted? Order. I pack up my books and make my way out of the library. I stretch and give a loud groan as I walk down the hallway. Studying may be frustrating at times, but with the progress I feel I've made, there is also some sense of pride in getting it done. It's a good feeling. There isn't a sound to be heard from inside as I stand in front of the door to Hanako's room. I guess that isn't very indicative of whether she's inside or not, given how quiet she usually is. Then knock or call. Still, if she wasn't in the tea room, I try knocking lightly. Damn it, chair. I try knocking lightly to make my presence known, but I'm surprised when I find the door unlocked and yielding my touch. Oblivion! With a small creak, the door opens. It looks like my suspicions were correct. Hanako is indeed here. What was your first guess? She's sitting at the table with an open book in front of her, but pays it no heed as she keeps looking out the window. She looks utterly oblivious to my presence. With her head thoughtfully resting on her hand, she looks calm and collected. It's a shame she can't look like this more often. Smiling a little, I walk up to the table and softly speak to her. Good evening, Hanako. Hanako's head turns a little to see me, but she's still only half there. I put a hand on the table and lower my head to better look at her face. But damn it, mildly curious about what mood she's in. Butcher that. What's up? She's concerned that I'm butchering this story. She gasps a little, finally acknowledging my presence in the room for the first time. Hanako's blushing really heavily. Her mouth is open just a little, as if paused mid-sentence. Most striking, though, it is what she's doing. What's she doing? Could we get any closer? Hello? Okay. She's looking directly at me. Her eyes are... I think we are. Her eyes are pinned on me from such a close distance that I can almost see my reflection in them. They don't turn away, nor move at all. They're absolutely still, just looking into mine. They're dark and give her an almost analytical air. Okay? Even when reading on subjects she has no interest in, she would appear to be wrapped in her work to a casual observer. She absorbs information very well, and even now I can feel that. Oh my god, why are we moving in so close? I feel like I'm seeing something behind those eyes that I've never saw before. I don't know what it is though. Hanako? Her lips move just a little, silently mouthing something. She looks like she's on the verge of saying something, but won't say it. But that's the way Hanako is. On the verge of saying something, but never quite doing it. As I look intently into her eyes, I realize something. Everyone has their own thoughts, things they want to say, their own worldview, but I can't work out what Hanako wants to say, and I can work out what she's thinking. I never have been able to. It's frustrating. It feels like I don't know her at all, despite all the time we spent together. Have we been through this, Hisao? Hi, Sword Art Online! Finally. I was hoping something like that would come up. It's only now that I find myself blushing. I've been looking directly into Hanako's eyes from such a short distance with absolutely no regard for her, and she's been looking into mine without shirking away. I quickly look while covering my face with my hand. Hanako does just the same. Another awkward silence reigns. I hate these. At first I accepted them as just being a fact of life around Hanako, but now all they feel like is an affirmation of how little we're able to communicate. Some anger makes its way in the complex mixture of emotions I'm experiencing right now. I want to bridge that gap between us. Friends shouldn't have to tiptoe around each other like this. I speak before I can argue myself out of what I'm going to do. My scarring isn't as bad as Hanako's, and I can't possibly compare my life to hers, but I want to show her that she's not alone. Beg pardon? Doing this in such a blunt manner might be the only way to get my point across. Hanako, I want to show you something. Oh. I take a deep breath to prepare myself. This could backfire badly, but I feel as if we've come close enough for this to be okay. I'm not trying to strip naked or anything. Oh god, or anything weird. I'm just going to take off my shirt. That face! Hanako's eyes grow to the size of saucers. Her face is an amusing mixture of curiosity and nervousness as she stands. It helps take the edge off my own nervousness at doing this in front of another person. Oh my god, this could backfire horribly. Slowly, with my entire body feeling tense, I unknot my tie and begin to lose the first of the buttons. I'm trying to mentally block out Hanako to make this easier, but it's not really working. As I work my way down, I expect to hear some form of protest from her. She remains silent though, which just makes this feel even stranger. Oh dear lord. With the last of my shirt unbuttoned, I take a breath and look at her. Oh god, what's going on? Hanako's gaze is fixed on my scarring, as expected, and once I nod to say it's okay, she steps forward and tentatively places her hand on the vertical line running down my chest. Oh my god, it's still bloody! The scarring on her hand, a pattern of damaged skin across its surface, contrasts with the single uniform line that makes up mine. Her hand isn't trembling at all, unlike what I predicted. Oh god. This is the scar from the surgery that followed my heart attack. The surgeons had to cut open my chest to operate on my... Oh my god. I never knew. I feel very weird right now. Hanako's words are calmer and softer than usual. The soft feeling of her fingers moving from my scar to my... What? The soft feeling of her fingers moving from my scar to my breast makes me hesitate a little before continuing on. You're the first person to see this since I left the hospital. But why are you showing... What the hell was that then? But why are you showing this to me? I wanted to prove to myself that I could do this, that I could accept my past and move on. I wanted to show you as well. Oh god, mushy feelings, Jesus Christ.